I don't know what the fuck Jack's is either. We didn't have that shit. We had Jack in the Box. I live in Queens. Fuck you getting mad for? Jersey City. Yo, control your wife, son. What's going on over here? Motherfucker, she fucking yelling at me because I don't know Jack's. You ever heard of Jack's?
Hello everyone, we are here with comedian, also slash radio host, Aldo. And I just wanted to thank you first and foremost for letting me interview you.
Thank you for having me.
What made you want to become a comedian in the first place?
I was always a class clown. I used to go to Catholic school. The nuns used to beat the living crap out of me every day. And then when I used to go home, my mom used to always say, do you go to school to be a clown or to learn? And I used to be like, to make people laugh, mom. And then I was another beating. So mi mamá siempre decía eso. ¿Vos vas a la escuela a aprender o a hacer la gente reír? Yo siempre decía hacer la gente reír. And then I ended up, when I was 24, somebody came in the store selling tickets to a comedy show, and long story short, they got me on stage. And here I am, 7 years, full time. This is what I do. Do I love it? Yeah. I get paid to talk crap. Come on. So, that's it. People always tell me, should I be a comedian? Hell yeah, if that's what you want to do. The thing that's great about comedy, there's no age in it, and you could always stop and come back. Like, for me, for instance, I started like 20 years ago. I did it as a hobby, and then in 1999, I stopped because my dad passed away, and I had to take care of my mom. And then when my mom passed away, I got back into comedy in '07, which was kind of a blessing because since that, I got on HBO, not HBO, I've been on Comedy Central, Netflix, I tour around the world. I do comedy in Spanish too, which I headlined in Vegas. I just came back from Miami 2 weeks ago, so it's great. I just love it, and thanks to people like you who are my fans, I am where I am. So I am always very thankful and always very modest of, you know, of who I meet, and always be nice to people. You know, some comedians are like real jerks, and it's like, dude, if it isn't for your fans, you wouldn't be where you are. So you always have to be very, very humble of, you know, like you. We know each other through, you know, social media, and now I'm doing your show, which is awesome. Thank you so much. So hopefully from this I'll get at least 2 more followers, and then I'll be on Madison Square Garden like we spoke about last time. She's like, what's your goal? I said, Madison Square Garden. Not selling hot dogs outside, actually performing inside.
What do you think about the state of comedy nowadays as opposed to back then and where it's headed? Do you think there's a difference?
Yeah, everyone wants to be a comedian now. Back in the day, it was like, there was probably like 10 comedians. Like before, it was like everyone wanted to be on The Tonight Show or Johnny Carson. Now it doesn't really do anything for you. Now you just have to build your own lane. It's like before, everyone wanted to do a comedy club because at a comedy club you would get discovered because there'll be agents and managers there. But now with social media, no one goes to these things. Like, you know, like look at Nick Cannon's Wildin' Out. That's, if you look at everyone on that show, it's just everyone that's on social media, which he's very smart about that. He said, let me just put everyone that's on social media that has a huge following, which is going to help him get exposure. Like me, I do my little sketches with my family, my sister Blancha, who's a mess. She's home right now. I don't know. And it's just funny. That was like a silly little thing, and everyone thinks Blancha's a person, and it's me, guys. Just in case you know who Blancha is. So Blancha came from I think it was 2 Halloweens ago. Me and my wife were dressing up as El Día de los Muertos, and then we went to a thrift store, and I bought a suit for $20. And she's like, "What am I gonna wear?" And I was like, "Well, why don't you wear this?" And it was a wedding dress. And she's like, "That's not gonna fit me." I was like, "It's $10." So we took it home. She put it on. Of course, it was too big for her. So I just put it on, and I remember I had a wig, and I put the wig on, and then I just came out saying, "¿Por qué no puedo encontrar un hombre? Tengo que encontrar un hombre. Yo soy tan linda." And I put it on, and she was cracking up. She actually peed on herself, which she does, which I don't understand. You women always do that. Ay, me meo, which she did. And I put it on social media, and everyone loved her. And then I just kept making videos with her, and then I brought my mom in. And the funny thing is, if you actually see a picture of my mom and me with my mom's wig, and those are actually her old glasses, and the batita that she wears is my wife's mom's batita, who passed away. So there's a little bit of both of our parents within my mom. But Blancha has her following, and she wears a wedding dress because she's thirsty. She's waiting to get a husband, so that's what she's always wearing, her wedding dress.
So we spoke a little bit before about you being in the Human show for 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
Would you do another radio show again?
Well, the way I got on that was, So I did Comedy After Dark for Comedy Central, and Lucy Jimenez actually interviewed me as a guest, and then he interviewed me, went very well. Then the producer, Webin, called me, and he's like, hey, Louis wants you to open for us at the House of Blues in Orlando. So I'm like, all right, cool. And I went there, never did comedy in Spanish, but I'm a storyteller, so all I do is pretty much translate a story from English to Spanish. So it was a fun experience. I got to meet a lot of artists, and but when I go back to radio, hell yeah, the money's right. So if anyone's watching this and wants me on their radio show, but you gotta pay me, I'm ready for you.
What is one thing people don't know about you?
I'm really a woman. No, I'm just playing. What do they not know about me? I don't know. Oh, you know what? I'm shy. So like a lot of back in the day, I used to be a club promoter. So a lot of women used to always say that I was conceited or come mierda. Can you say that? Te hizo conmigo. Come mierda. Ese flaco un come mierda. No quiere hablar con nadie. And the thing was, I was shy. I think I was just afraid of rejection. So I would always be at a club and I would be hanging out by the bar and my friend would be like, yo, that girl's checking you out. And I'd be like this, she's still checking me out. But I would never go up to her. And that's why I used to do online dating. Because there's no rejection in online dating. Have you ever done online dating? Lies. Anyway, there's no rejection. All you do is you write to somebody. This is what I used to write. Pay attention, guys. I enjoyed reading your profile and looking at your pictures. You're very beautiful. Hope to hear back from you. Copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste. So someone will write back, and if they didn't write back, hey, you didn't lose anything. But like when you go up to someone at a club, you're like, hey, would you like to dance? They're like, no, thank you. And then another guy will come and they'll start dancing with them. And then you're just standing there like a pendejo, like, okay. So that's why I did online dating, which was easy.
What is the biggest advice you can give an upcoming comedian?
Stick to it. Do it. Practice. Keep going. Don't stop. You're gonna bomb. Not any comedian that says, oh, I always kill, I never had a bad show, is lying. You will always have a bad show. It's part of life. It's just keep going. If that's what you want to do, do it. And there's no age requirement for it. Like, I believe Ronnie Dangerfield, I believe he started like in his 50s. So it's like, exactly. There's like, it's just, if you just have something, just go for it and just have fun and enjoy yourself. But if you want to do it full time, you have to save money. So that's what I did. I had a pretty penny saved, and that's when I went to comedy full time. And now I could actually say I do comedy as a full time job, which is great. But yeah, if anyone wants to do it, do it. There's no, hey, at least you tried it. You know what I mean? My mom used to always say, you tried everything. I did modeling, I did acting, I did comedy, but I never did singing. And I always wanted to sing, but I don't know how good my voice is. That's why I never did it. So that's it.
Any last words just for people that are watching?
Oh, is this over? I was going to keep talking for another 2 hours. Just subscribe to her channel, and if you want to do comedy, follow me on my social media. If you have Instagram, Aldo, and very easy to follow. My name is Aldo. Yeah, like the shoe store. Aldo Laugh, like Laugh. So Aldo Laugh. My website is aldolaugh.com. Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, all that. That's it. Just have fun. Enjoy yourself.
There you have it. Thank you so much, Aldo. And again, for everyone that